All right, you ready to go behind the scenes of some of the loudest, most epic shows on the entire planet? Let's do this. We're going to break down the anatomy of a massive heavy metal concert.
Have you ever been to a show with actual fire shooting up from the stage and lasers that cut right through the smoke? A sound so powerful you can literally feel it in your chest? So how does a concert even get that huge? Well, today we're pulling back that curtain. We're going to deconstruct the entire experience from the very first guitar riff all the way to that final massive explosion. Think of it like we're getting a behind-the-scenes look at how your favorite video game gets made. Okay, so first things first, you have to understand the sound. This is the foundation for the entire world. You can think of it as the game's source code. Absolutely everything else is built on top of it. So what's the secret to that intense sound? Well, a lot of the time it comes down to this thing called the tritone. It's basically a musical cheat code for creating drama and tension. It's like the audio version of a boss battle theme. The second you hear it, you know something big is about to go down. And just look at the tools they use to create that sound. This is not your standard loadout. No way. We are talking about supercharged guitars with distortion, a heavy bass that actually rattles your teeth, and drum kits so huge they look like they could launch a spaceship. It's all about making everything bigger, louder, and way more powerful. Even the vocals are incredibly diverse. It's not just one note screaming. That is a total myth. Singers can be like different character classes in a game. You've got your melodic storyteller, the dramatic opera singer, the warrior with a deep, harsh growl, and of course, the assassin with a high-pitched scream. They switch up these styles to make the music feel more dynamic and exciting. Okay, so let's move on to the visuals and see how this all builds up. A huge part of metal is the look, and that goes for both the bands and the fans. It's kind of like the character customization screen before you even start the game. There's this shared visual identity, which is super cool. It's like everyone wearing their favorite team's jersey or the colors of their guild in a game. You see someone dressed like this, and you instantly know you're part of the same community. It creates this immediate feeling of belonging. And get this, a lot of bands even have their own mascots. These are these iconic characters that'll show up on album covers, on t-shirts, and sometimes even on stage. You can think of them as the main hero of the band's entire saga. They represent the whole story and vibe. Okay, so you've got the sound, you've got the look. Now, let's build the actual world where the concert happens. This is the level design, right? This is where the whole game takes place.
And just like video games, concerts have seriously leveled up over time. They went from just a few lights and a loud amp in some small club to these massive high-tech experiences. We're talking multi-level stages, giant video screens, and special effects that are all perfectly synced to the music.
These are the layers of the show, the building blocks of the level. So first, you build the physical stage. Then, you paint the whole mood with the lighting. After that, you start layering in effects like smoke machines for that mystery vibe. And then finally, bam, you add the pyrotechnics, the fire, the explosions, the stuff that makes everyone go wild. Every single element is timed perfectly to the music to get maximum impact. And some bands, they go even further. They use these enormous props to completely transform the stage. So one night it might be an ancient Egyptian tomb, and the next night it could be a futuristic city straight out of a sci-fi movie. They are literally building a unique fantasy world for the audience to just explore for a few hours. It's incredible. Okay, so we've got the sound, the look, and the world. But a game is nothing without its players. And that includes the crew who builds it, and of course, you. A massive team works behind the scenes. These folks are the real unsung heroes of the show. They're like the ultimate support squad in a game, right? The developers and the moderators making sure everything runs perfectly, no bugs, no glitches, so that the main players up on stage can totally shine. And believe me, they put in an absolutely incredible amount of work. It takes over 12 hours of hard labor just to set up and tear down the stage for one show. That is some serious dedication. Talk about the ultimate grind. So, the final piece of the puzzle is you, the audience. And this part is key. The fans aren't just watching. They are an active part of the show. You're not just a spectator. You're a player. And there are these sort of unwritten rules, these traditions that make the experience interactive. It's like a set of emotes or actions in a game. You show your colors by wearing the band's shirt. You learn the iconic sign of the horns. You feel the rhythm and join the synchronized headbanging. And of course, you add your voice and sing your heart out on the big choruses. All of this, together, creates this powerful sense of unity. So here it is, the main takeaway. A heavy metal show is so much more than just a band playing loud music. It's a massive, multiplayer event. It's a huge collaboration between the artists on stage, the tech wizards behind the curtain, and every single fan in the audience, all working together to create one unforgettable experience. So the next time you're at a huge show, or maybe even just playing a game, I want you to think about all the different pieces that came together to build that world for you. Every epic experience starts with a simple idea. So, what's yours? Thanks for checking this out with me today.